Hey y'all, I'm Emily. I love creating beautiful hand-stitched pieces. Welcome to the Pink Room, where I share my love of cross-stitch by showcasing projects I've completed in my quest to fill this cabinet behind me. Today I thought I'd tell you a little bit about me and then share some plans that I have for the coming year. So I live in Texas with my husband and our dog Henry, who thankfully has stopped snoring. He's over here on this couch and he's so loud. I kept trying to figure out like how I could make him stop. And finally I just thought, forget it. I'm just gonna record it. And if you can hear him, you can hear him. I actually started as a quilter. My crafting journey started as a quilter. My mom used to do handwork. She started a quilt for me when she found out she was pregnant with me, and then she finished it for my 18th birthday. So I learned about handwork through her, and then I started quilting in like 2007, I think, and really enjoyed it. I also realized I wasn't going to get anything done if I didn't switch to machine quilting, so I did, and enjoyed that for a while. But I never got the gratification from machine quilting like I did handwork. So in 2020, everybody's stuck at home, and I follow Fat Quarter Shop, and I knew that Kimberly Jolly had been doing cross stitch videos. So I started paying more attention to them and gave it a whirl and never looked back. My first cross stitch piece was Little House Needleworks, their hometown holiday series. They have a pet shop. I asked a friend of mine for advice. We were in Quilt Guild together, and I said, hey, what do you think about me getting into cross stitch? And she said, I would do something really small. And I appreciated her giving me that advice because I know she didn't want me to get discouraged, but I also knew it was really important to do something I loved, and I was so obsessed with it. So I'm glad I did it as a first piece. I would definitely not do it the same way today that I did back then, but it was my gateway pattern, and I have no regrets. So I said that my plan was to fill this cabinet back here. This cabinet was a gift from my in-laws. We moved into this house about a year ago, and this room was actually supposed to be a baby nursery. That's why it's pink. And I knew that my husband would never let me paint walls pink. So I was like, well, they're already pink. I guess we're just gonna leave it. Yay. And so we call it the pink room. And I just have some, I keep my thread in these clear boxes. You guys have seen them at Michael's. I've got a Singer Featherweight and then just some family pictures. It's fine. I want it to be full of stitchy goodies. So my goal is to fill the cabinet. And then as I do that, I want to share with you guys what I learned from each project. So whether it's quilting, whether it's cross stitch, I feel like you learn something every single time you do a project. And I love Flosstube. Y'all really get some stuff done. I mean, y'all are holding up whips and just knocking stuff out left and right, and I am not that person. I'm a monogamous stitcher. I'm real slow, like so slow it's painful. And so I knew if I was gonna Flosstube that coming in here every week, every 2 weeks, every month, every whatever, and saying, here's my progress was gonna be real disappointing. So what I thought I would do is get really in depth with each of the projects I've completed and tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, what I learned about the different fabrics, because I feel like there's a little bit missing in that in the community. And so that's kind of my plan. That's where I'm gonna come at it from. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope that you will stick around. All right, let's talk about things I have finished. I'm going to do these in chronological order, both what I tell you today and then how I release videos, because it's just the easiest way for my brain to keep track of it. The first project I worked on was Hometown Holiday, the pet shop from Little House Needleworks. 'Tis the Season by Little Dove Designs. Knee High by Hands On Design. Main Street by Country Cottage Needleworks, the whole thing. The Rose in Morning by Little House Needleworks. Bless Our Home by Country Cottage Needleworks. Tired Trio by Plum Street Samplers, Snowflakes and Snowman by Historical Sampler Company, the Gather Round series by Hands On Design, Batter Up by Little House Needleworks, Christmas Night by Historical Sampler Company, A Whole Lot of Joy by Hands On Design, and then I do homemade ornaments every year for my niece and nephew, so I might include those as well. I am currently working on Winter Moon by Plum Street Samplers. So close. I'm trying to not carry it into 2025. We'll see how it goes. And then on the docket for this year are Star Spangled Street by Primrose Cottage, Summer Swan by With Thy Needle and Thread, Dog Days of Summer by Silver Creek Samplers, Christmas Bells Sampler by Heartstring Samplery, If You Live to Be 100 by Lizzie Kate, Stars and Stripes by Plum Street Samplers and Shakespeare's Peddler, Seasons of the Heart by With Thy Needle and Thread, and Snowbirds by With Thy Needle and Thread. So I wanted to split up sort of the about me stuff from my first project, just because somebody might just want to see the first project and not sit through all this chit chat. So I appreciate you taking the time to get to know me. If you're a Flosstuber, please put your channel in the comments below of this video. I would love if we could all find some new stitchers for the new year to follow. I think that would be so much fun. So I want to wish you a happy, healthy, stitchy 2025, and I look forward to talking to you more soon. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.